ladies, I'm back today with another practical Proverbs to help you to live your best life by using the book of Proverbs to be more productive, have a calm house, learning how to deal with people, and just really having an overall better life because we're using the wisdom from God's word to change and transform our daily lives. So today I'm going to be talking to you out of Proverbs 21 verse 5. And it says, the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. So I want to talk to you about being efficient, being diligent. Ephesians 5:15 and 16 also says, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. And then again in Proverbs 12:27, it says, the lazy do not roast any game, but the diligent feed on the riches of the hunt. So what that means to me is whenever we're diligent, whenever we're efficient in the way that we live, we're going to reap benefits of that. We're going to experience profit in our lives. We're going to be able to feast on as it says, on the riches of the hunt. So if you put in the time ahead of time, if you are diligent, if you're efficient, you're going to reap the benefits of that. So I wanted to share a couple of my favorite tools to be efficient. And a lot of these are online subscription services. These are just things that I found in my life to be beneficial and to help me be efficient, help me to use my time the most wisely, and taking advantage of every opportunity that's out there. So I want to be really clear here. Our goal first is to be diligent. So we want to do the best that we can for the Lord because we're working for the Lord. Our time here is spent working for Him, and we want to be diligent. We want to make the most of every opportunity. So without further ado, let's talk about some of my favorite subscription services. Now, some of these are online, some of them are not, but you can probably get them in most every area. The first is the Grove Collaborative. So this is a company who gives detergents and cleaners, things like that, but they're all natural products. They're non-toxic. They're going to be that hypoallergenic stuff. And I love these for their subscription service. So first, if I know I buy my sensitive detergent and every however many months I choose, it automatically sends me a new batch of my cleaning supplies. And it gives me, and I like that it's kind of really condensed, so it might come in a small concentrated bottle and then you mix water with it and you use the same glass spray bottle that they gave you the first time, things like that. So I would definitely recommend it. It's not something that you have to order every month, but if you find that there are supplies there that you need, I know they also have stuff like mosquito repellent that comes in like wipes that you can put on your kids, those kind of things. Just check out everything that they have. I just love their products. Their cleaning products work really well for not having any chemicals in them and things like that. So that's definitely a subscription service that I take advantage of. Next is Stitch Fix. So I like wearing clothes that not everyone has. Actually, the shirt I bought on Stitch Fix. Where I live, it's a small area, meaning that the closest, the only place to buy clothes is like at the Walmart here. And I like to just get clothes that are a little bit more unique to me, that fit me better. And I found Stitch Fix, several years ago. I love it. I love that you can get a box every month, every couple months, every 3 months, or you can just pick up like on demand. So if you check that out, I do have a link that will get you, I believe it's $25 off. You should go through the process of finding what fits you the best. So they have a quiz on there that you can take that talks all about your style. You can look at different pictures and pick and choose what styles fit you best. And then you get your measurements done. You check your measurements and add everything in there so that whenever you actually get the clothes, they fit you. So don't lie on this. Just be very specific about what your sizes are. There's also a budget section. And I really like this because they'll say, okay, for accessories, what's your budget for that? Or for shirts, because maybe you might want to spend a little bit more on a blouse than you would on a necklace, maybe vice versa. Then you can choose, yes, I want a pair of pants every time, or I like these colors, definitely not this kind of color. You usually get a personal stylist that stays with you through your whole experience, so they kind of know what you have. Whenever you get the clothes in the mail, there's also going to be a card on there that shows you 2 different ways to wear each piece. I really just love this service. It makes it easy for me. It's free returns for stuff that you don't want, and it just makes my life easier because I can try on clothes at home. I don't have to run all my kids everywhere trying to find clothes that fit my style and my body. So make sure that you check that out. Another online subscription service that I love to use is the recurring Amazon deliveries. So if you are not a member of Amazon Prime, what it is it gives you almost everything is free shipping. You're able to return things. But another feature that you may not have known about is the recurring orders, recurring deliveries. So, and I use this a lot for our business. If I know that it takes us 3 months to go through a big box of paper towels at our office, then I'll order, and then I can set it and to recur 4 months later. That way, right as our people are telling me, hey, we're almost out of paper towels, one shows up in the mail and I don't have to worry about it. I love that feature. So double check, see if there are things that you shop a lot that you're using the exact same brand. If you use Amazon, go back to your order history and see, okay, I purchased this at this time, I bought this shampoo at this time, and 4 months before that or 2 months before that. And then set those up so that you aren't spending valuable time and thinking on all these things that you know that you're going to need. You're always going to need shampoo, so set that up on recurring delivery, and then you're never going to run out. Toilet paper, make sure, do all that. The last service that I have been taking advantage of lately, our Walmart just started the Walmart pickup, and I have downloaded the app. I have not gone into a grocery store since I started using this app and started using the free pickup. So and this might be different wherever you are, but in our area, you have to have a minimum order of $30, which is super easy to do. I mean, man, you just get a box of diapers and you're more than halfway there. You go onto the app, you can choose what your meals are, and then you click a time that you're able to go pick it up, and it's by hour. So you might say, okay, between 2 and 3 tomorrow, this is the time I'm going to go in. And I try to schedule them for when I'm going to be in town. So if I'm picking up the kids at 3:30, I might want to do like 4 to 5 or a 3 to 4, something like that. That way I'm not making an extra trip. You can actually scan items right from the app. Say you're eating peanut butter and you run out. Your phone, I'm sure it's right there on the counter, so just scan what you have in your hand that has been emptied, and it automatically puts it in your cart. So what I like to do is I start a cart way ahead of whenever I want to pick it up. You don't have to reserve a slot while you're adding items to your cart. I might throughout the week add small things. Maybe we need Q-tips, or maybe the baby needs this or that. And then once it's time for me to do my meal planning, I'll make a list of everything I need. Then I'll go shop my pantry first. So I will, if I'm going to make pork chops one night, I'll mark off the pork chops if I already have them. If not, I add them to my cart, and then I just press checkout. And one thing I would recommend is reserving a slot several days before, if you can. Even if they require you to make an order at that time, just order a few things. You can always add to an order up until I think it's a couple hours before the actual pickup time. So make sure that you check those out. This is something that's going to help you to get efficient. I can't take all those kids to the store with me. If I were to take them to the grocery store, it would not be good. Right now we have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, 2 3-year-olds, and a baby. So it is really difficult for me to go anywhere in town. And this makes it simple because I can order everything I need and then pull right in, and I have my groceries in. It has been less than 2 minutes, I think, for every single time that I've gone in. Another reason why I like this is because I think it really saves me money. Because instead of going through and finding stuff and grabbing things, I'm only getting what I need. My grocery bills haven't been as high because I'm only going whenever I have pickup, and it's very specific to what I want to purchase. Another feature is if you order something and it's not available, even if, like, say you order like the regular generic brand of, say, a loaf of bread, and it's cheaper than the other stuff, but they don't have that in the store, they will upgrade you to whatever the name brand is for the price that you originally paid for. As far as produce goes, I have ordered bananas, watermelon, all kinds of fruits, all kinds of vegetables, and they have always been good quality. I was a little worried about that at first because I didn't know if they were just going to get like the oldest fruit that was there, but I have been very pleasantly surprised on how they choose the produce and things like that. And I think part of the reason for that is because you can rate every person that does your pickup, so they want to do a good job. They want to help you. I have really been blessed by using all of these services. Make sure that you are just being efficient with your time and you're making the most of opportunity. If there's an app that makes your life easier, if there is a calendar that makes you more efficient, if there's an online subscription service that you can use, make sure that you're taking advantage of those and really making the most of every opportunity, being diligent, because we know that the plans of the diligent are going to lead to profit, just like haste would lead to poverty. So we want to be efficient. We want to live our best life. We can do that by listening to the wisdom that's in God's word and being efficient with some of these tools that we have at our disposal. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I would love to hear any comments that you have or even other services that you guys love. Let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon.